This is episode number 258 of the Middle Country Public Library podcast. Hello and welcome. Sal DiVincenzo here with my fabulous colleague, Sara Fade.
Hello.
How are you, Sara?
Good.
So we're going to jump right in this week.
Okay.
All right? Mm-hmm. And I think you'll go first because I like your notes here.
My notes, yeah.
Yeah, so what's going on?
Well, it is an exciting time for music and tours.
Okay.
I know it's early, but some of my favorite artists are releasing albums this year and going on tour.
Are these artists that we'll recognize?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe not one, but you'll know. Okay, so Depeche Mode.
Oh, yes.
Right? Who they had like the longest tour ever. I saw them like 3 or 4 times on their last tour.
Oh, on the same tour.
On the same tour. So like they hit Jones Beach twice. They hit Madison Square Garden. I think I saw them at what's the place in Brooklyn?
It's
a pain in the butt to get to.
Oh, yeah. It's on Atlantic Avenue.
Yeah, that place.
That place.
I don't like it. But
Something Center, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's that center.
It's the center, and
there's like horrible parking, so you should only take the subway.
now it's going to bother me. I think I have to look it up.
Okay, well, I saw them there too.
Barclays Center.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yes, I saw them. So I saw them a few times. So they are coming around again. They're releasing an album in March 17th called Memento Mori, which is some artistic term for inevitable death kind of a thing.
Yes.
Only because one of their key members passed away unexpectedly.
That's so sad.
Alan Wilder. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of album it will be without him. And they said that on this tour they're going to try to play some of his Alan Wilder's like favorite Depeche Mode songs and everything. They have sold over 100 million records.
Okay.
But they're very popular in Europe and everything, and they're popular here. Mm-hmm. However, they never had a number one hit. They never had like
seriously.
I think maybe
Enjoy the Silence.
Enjoy the Silence. But they said like when I was looking it up, there's like one. That's it.
Yeah.
Out of all of them. So that's exciting. So March 17th, we'll be sure to get that album. They are going to be here at Madison Square Garden in April. Good luck getting tickets. It's sold out.
Yeah.
And the Scalpers had a field day because like even nosebleed seats are like $5,000.
Are you kidding me?
I got pre-sale. I got a pre-sale code.
Okay.
I went online. It was bogged down. I couldn't get it. I was debating about spending $200 for floor seats. By the time I said, heck yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
It sold out. Resale value was like $6,000.
Wow.
For the same exact seats.
The same exact seats.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I know everyone says, but I hate Ticketmaster. And for them to say the reselling or whatever, it's scalpers. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know? And it's every single concert. Like, the whole thing with
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. It happened to Depeche Mode, but Depeche Mode's not as popular.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I have a misheard lyric that's very notorious in my house for Depeche Mode.
What song?
It's people are people, so why should I be? And the misheard lyric is, I can't understand what makes a man. It's another man. Help me understand. Instead of what makes a man hate a man. Yeah. And I thought of what makes a man, it's another man.
That's not how, the commercial, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
But they're a great band, so.
Yeah. So they are one of my favorites. And then if you don't know Depeche Mode, I suggest you start with Violator. It's one of my favorite albums.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so my other favorite person, although she kind of went off the rails a little bit in her aging process. I don't want to say she's old because, whatever.
I know
Madonna.
who you're going to talk about. Yeah.
Madonna. She went kind of cuckoo.
You had me at off the rails. I knew exactly who you were talking about.
I mean, I love Madonna, though, but she is, like, classic. She has her highest selling album is the Immaculate Collection.
Okay.
Immaculate Collection.
Yeah.
She has 13 number one hits.
Wow.
So she's still the number one queen.
Yes.
Sorry, Beyonce. 9 number one albums.
Oh, my goodness.
And 23 top 10 albums.
Wow.
Yeah. So she doesn't have a new album out. I'm sure she will announce it, though. However, Madam X, that was kind of a miss. And then she got hurt and everything. But this concert is the Celebration Tour.
Yes, Celebration.
And it's all her top hits.
So she's just going to play the hits.
I Have to go. So, please.
Do you think she'll have eyebrows for the tour? Or do you
I
think
don't care.
Eyebrows going to come back?
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be ridiculous, but it's okay. So the tour is starting in July. It's going to be worldwide. Tickets will go on sale at the end of this month.
Okay.
I know I won't get seats, and I won't be able to afford to go, but I really am going to try. And if anybody has any
you never know.
connections to Madonna,
you never know.
Listen, yeah.
I feel like that's going to be like a 7-night stint somewhere.
I hope so. I hope so because.
Do you know where she's playing locally?
I think she's going to be in the
the
garden.
Okay.
But I hope she'll have I know Depeche Mode has a lot of open spaces in between their tours dates, and I think it's so they add extra dates.
Okay, so
I'm hoping Depeche Mode will add another garden tour date, and but I'm going to try.
Yeah.
For Madonna tickets, and I don't think I'm going to get them. If I couldn't get them for Depeche Mode, I definitely am not going to be able to get them for. However, I never saw her. And I've been to a lot of concerts.
I saw her on TV.
Well, I saw her on TV.
Well, no, but I happened to be in Sicily when she did her huge, gigantic Live from Milan show.
Yeah.
And that was broadcast on television. And I kid you not, everybody in Italy was watching it that night. Everyone was watching it. It was crazy. It was like a national thing.
Yeah, well.
And I watched it live.
It's Madonna.
While I was there.
Madonna. Okay, so the next one is this band called The Heavy, which is lesser known, but I urge people to listen to them.
Okay.
They have 5 albums out.
Okay.
Their new album is coming out April 21st. It's called Amen, and the single from that is out now on Spotify. So if you type in The Heavy Amen, you'll see it.
Okay.
It's like Hurricanes Are Coming, I think. So I'm hoping they'll tour because I haven't seen them, and they're really good. We have their albums here. We have all these albums here from The Heavy, Depeche Mode, and Madonna.
Nice.
So that's very exciting. I hope to see one of these people soon. If my bank allows it, which I don't think it will, because I don't know anyone's going to see Depeche Mode at $5,000 a ticket.
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
For 2.5 hours.
And it's even the nosebleed seats are like $400.
For that price, you should just spend your money down at Disney at that Star Wars hotel, right? That's $5,000 for 2 nights.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? Do they actually fly you on the Millennium Falcon around California?
No. We should do that instead of seeing Depeche Mode.
Jeez.
Yeah. I do want to mention something. There is one album that's coming out this spring, we'll say, that you didn't mention. I don't know if you know about it. Do you know that U2 is releasing an album of reimagined songs?
Oh, that's cool.
It's called Songs of Surrender. It's 40 tracks.
Holy.
Yeah.
Moly.
40 songs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I know you're.
Are they going to go on tour and they're going to play their album in entire? What's the next album after Joshua Tree?
Oh no! You know what? If they did Achtung Baby, I would lose it. But I don't think they're going to.
That's not the one after.
No, after Joshua Tree was Rattle and Hum. Yeah,
but that's a long album. That's right.
Yeah, I don't think they would do Rattle and Hum. I think if they were going to go out and do another one of those tours, the
whole album,
thing, which we saw together. Yeah, I think that was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would love Achtung Baby. Because I think that's a definitive album of their career.
I feel like after Joshua Tree until Rattle and Hum, Achtung Baby. What's after Achtung Baby?
Zeropa.
Yeah, that's when they kind of went.
I think right after Zeropa. I think Pop Mart.
Yeah, they
it's
lost
funny.
that.
I was talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Pop Mart.
Yeah, that's not. That's when he was The Fly, right?
No, The Fly was Achtung Baby. I liked The Fly. I liked when he did that. But Pop Mart was when they came out in the big glitter ball. Lemon.
Yes.
And, they had the big arches and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then just at that point, it kind of can you think of any really great U2 songs that came out after Zeropa?
No.
Right? It's hard. Yeah. There's a couple, but nothing that's
Yeah. Then they had to come back because I really like their other album that they did. Well, the one before they forced it onto every single.
Yes, so they did All That You Can't Leave Behind. Yeah, which was very good.
Yeah.
They did How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, which had a couple of good songs on it. And then No Line on the Horizon, kind of downhill. And then it was songs of innocence, songs of experience. And now Songs of Surrender.
Get away from the songs of
YouTube. Jeez. Songs you don't want on your iPad. That's so. All right, great. Well, thanks for that, Sarah. In lieu of Nicole not being here, I did something that she probably would have done this week.
Uh,
I know her ears are probably burning.
Are you doing
I did something
horoscopes?
from no.
Oh.
I did something from Book Riot.
Oh, no. Okay.
Because, this time of year, this past Monday was Blue Monday. Did you know about Blue Monday? I mean, for me, every Monday is a Blue Monday.
No, what's
But
Blue Monday?
Blue Monday is statistically the most depressing day of the year for a lot of people.
Why?
It's the third Monday of the year, I believe it is. And it's just because the holidays are over. It's usually the coldest time of the year, especially up here.
Oh, no.
And it's a time when people realize that their New Year's resolutions aren't going to happen. So I thought I'd give you some help, listeners. And we're going to talk about some books that Book Riot suggests to get your quote-unquote S together. I'm taking away the and also inspiring goal-setting books for 2023.
Okay.
Are you ready? And these
I'm
are
ready.
the books I'm going to mention are all here at the library, and I will put them in the show notes. The first one is Professional Troublemaker, The Fear Fighter Manual
Okay.
by Luvi Ajayi Jones. And I don't know about you, but fear is often something that holds us all back, right?
Uh-huh.
So this book will help you tackle how to face that universal emotion of fear and enable you to face all the tasks needed to get your stuff, and I changed the word, get your stuff together.
Okay.
A lot of people this time of year think about their house, right? Maybe organize it, maybe clean it.
That was one of my New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, maybe,
I was going to attempt to, my goal was to throw away 5 items a week.
Really?
It could be small, could be big.
Okay.
I haven't done anything.
All right.
So I understand this Blue Monday thing.
Yes. So maybe you want to take this book out. It's
Yes.
it's The Complete Book of Clean
Okay.
by Tony Hammersley. And Hammersley comes to the rescue with a Bible of cleaning, recipes for homemade cleaning supplies, advice on the right tools, and more importantly, a step-by-step on how to clean any and every part of your house.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I always
Yeah.
like the thing where it's like, oh, do you have baking soda? Do you have vinegar?
Yeah.
Do you have, a lemon? Put them together and make this natural cleaning supply. And all. But you got to buy the spray bottles. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to buy the spray bottles. Okay, how about this, Sarah? Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity by David Allen.
Yeah. Okay. Does that include a prescription
It's
to Prozac?
It does. It's in the back of the book. The ultimate book on productivity. It tells you that everything you've ever learned about getting things done is wrong.
Oh, hey.
Or at the very least, not quite as efficient as the author's method. So
Okay.
a lot of folks here at Book Riot swear by this one. So this is a
Okay.
good one there
All right.
from the folks there at Book Riot. How about this? You know this person. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo.
That's a classic, no?
Yes. This one doesn't need an introduction. Kondo's decluttering method has become so ubiquitous
Oh.
that you probably already know the basics, even if you haven't read the book or watched the Netflix show. I guarantee you there's going to be a thing where they're going to go to her house as a surprise. They're going to open that door, and it's going to be crazy messy. She's a hoarder. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Say What You Mean, A Mindful Approach to Nonviolent Communication by Oren J. Sofer. Because I don't know about you,
Nonviolent
but
communication.
my communication is always nonviolent.
Yeah, really.
So communication is crucial in a healthy society. In these times of strife and conflict, learning how to communicate effectively is one of the best things you can do for yourself and for those around you. This book will teach you how to face any conversation regardless of how tricky or fraught.
Okay.
Tricky conversations,
I
really.
don't know about you, but I'm not usually violent when I'm communicating.
You don't use violent words.
Well, I don't think so.
No, I
I might
know.
want it, but
I know
don't.
exactly. I know it's kind of a silly thing, but I think you should take a look at it. Maybe.
Well, some
in
people do have anger management issues.
Yes, exactly. So those were books to get your stuff together in 2023. These are audiobooks that are inspiring goal setting.
Okay.
Audiobooks,
All
because
right,
I thought
that's
we'd do the
nice.
audiobooks, because I don't know about you. I usually don't read. I usually listen to books. So I listen to the books on my way to work and way home.
I can't do that.
Or when I'm on the treadmill, or when I'm just like cleaning the house, I listen to the books.
I can't do that.
No, you have to read.
Well, I find myself, I guess I'm a lazy listener.
A lazy listener. So like you like, oh, what did they just say? And you have to like rewind.
Yeah, a lot of times. Or I'll be like cleaning and listening or do cooking, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll just get so engrossed in
what you're doing.
Yeah, then I'll be like, wait, I just missed like the last 3 chapters.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
No.
you would like to be, focused on what you're listening to. That's fine.
I hate to say this, I use audiobooks to fall asleep.
Okay.
I'll put on an audiobook at night. I'll be like, I go, Alexa, play
something to put me to sleep.
It's sad. I always play Harry Potter.
Well, let's. Oh, but that's Jim Dale doing the voice of Harry Potter.
Play Harry Potter book 4.
He's very good. Okay, so perhaps one of these books will put you to sleep tonight, Sarah.
Okay.
The first one is called The Desire Map, A Guide to Creating Goals with Soul by Danielle Laporte.
Okay.
Or Laporte, I should say. My Italian goes in there when I do that. If you're new to the goal-setting game, the Desire Map is absolutely the place to start. Instead of focusing on what you want or what you think you must have, it shifts to focusing on how you want to feel in the new year. So feelings, not goals. No. From there, you set your goals.
Okay.
Okay. So again, the Desire Map. This is a popular book. I put it's in this list, and I'll mention it here. It's an audiobook, The Path Made Clear, Discovering Your Life's Direction and Purpose by the one, the only Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah.
So, yes.
Or as I like to call her, Popra.
Oprah guides readers to make a framework for creating a life that's significant and more than successful. This book is for all people who feel a calling for their life and need some help refining how to answer that call.
Okay.
So yes, she's besides a great host, she's a great writer. So you definitely want to check that out. Mm-hmm. This book, I think, has been on the Wall Street Journal bestseller business books for years. And if it goes off, it always comes back. It's Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. It's by James Clear. It is in our Miller Business Center, but we also have it. We'll have the link in the show note to the audiobook.
Nice. Now
that your intentions for the new year are set, starting can be overwhelming. Enter Atomic Habits. In this book, James Clear explains how tiny changes over time turn into life revolutions.
Oh.
It's like setting a ship's course 1 degree in a different direction. Immediately, it doesn't seem to matter, but ultimately, the destination becomes completely different. Okay. So these are good books to get your new year off right. Mm-hmm. We got 2 more here. How about this one?
Okay.
More Than Enough, Claiming Space for Who You Are, No Matter What They Say, by Elaine Welteroth. Less how to, more have done. More Than Enough shares Teen Vogue writer Elaine Welteroth's story in her own words of how she got where she is. So it's a memoir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
She shares profound lessons for us to learn from and implement in our own lives. She has blazed a hard-fought trail and wants us to know that we have the right to follow her. So it's a book about a cult there. The Lazy Genius Way, Embrace What Matters, Ditch What Doesn't, and Get Stuff Done by Kendra Adachi. I love Lazy Genius. I love that term. Based on a wildly successful podcast, Kendra Adachi's book helps people work smarter on what really matters to them. The Lazy Genius Way helps readers cut through mixed messages of how one should live well. It harnesses the power of small decisions and beginnings. There's even a section on the importance of scheduling rest. Okay. Rest, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I like scheduling rest. I will rest now. And you know what? I'll do one more here.
Okay.
Speak, find your voice, trust your gut, and get from where you are to where you want to be by... Oh, here we go. Why don't you,
I'm terrible. I can't even say like a regular name.
What's that person's name? Tuinde?
Okay, I would just say Tunde Oinavin.
Oh, perfect.
No,
I like it. Oinavin. Very good. Peloton instructor Tuinde has been inspiring people on the bike for years. In her book, which is part manifesto, part memoir, she keeps inspiring people and gives them a positive push. Through her Instagram live series of the same name, She has practical advice and concrete steps for how to live the SPEAK acronym. Oh, it's an acronym. Surrender, power, empathy, authenticity, and knowledge. This book is a 1-2 punch of inspiration and practicality. So it's Peloton.
Oh, you know, it's
Right?
funny because if Nicole was here, she probably
so-
would know.
She probably would know.
Wait, no, but if she's a cyclist, yeah.
So I think Peloton, yeah, is a cyclist, right? Peloton? Is
Well,
it the
they have
cycle?
all different.
Okay, but Nicole has the
instructors.
cycle, right?
No, she has the treadmill.
Oh, she has the treadmill.
She doesn't like cycling.
Oh, she doesn't like cycling. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
like cycling. I don't
Nicole,
know.
if you're listening, you can call in and you can let us know next time.
Yeah.
If you use the SPEAK system whilst you are on your treadmill. So, so there's some books for you to read for the new year.
Nice.
Maybe jumpstart the resolutions or restart the resolutions and get you going.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that does it for this episode. If you want to listen to older episodes or read our show notes, visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. If you're listening on YouTube, hit the like button, and we would love for you to subscribe. I'm not even going to say how many we have left. Just hit the subscribe button, please, and we greatly appreciate it. So for Sarah Fade, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. We'll see you on the next show.